Hi there, welcome to Pitchside once again. I really, as always, do appreciate people that take their time to, share this content, check it out, and, comment as well. Much love. As you all know, the Uganda Cranes have a massive game. It's a FIFA World Cup qualifier at the Mandela National Stadium. The Cranes are taking on Guinea in, of course, match day 6 of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers at the Mandela National Stadium. But before we get into the nitty-gritties of the game, who is starting, how will the game be, we definitely have a very interesting topic that we wanted to share with you: the experience of a football game at the Mandela National Stadium. There is no better person to break it down for us than Mrs. Leila Nankya, who is the FUFA head of events. A privilege and an honor to have this hardworking, wonderful lady join me on Pitchside. Hi, Leila.
Hello, Peter.
How are you?
Nice to have you. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you very much for joining me here on Pitchside. So, Leila, for starters, just briefly tell me, this beautiful room looks so well, dressed up, should I say. You have very good players in here, faces of different players and all. For starters, tell us what happens on match days apart from what we see on the football pitch outside there at the Nambole Stadium.
Thank you so much. I'm very privileged to be here.
Yep.
First, at FUFA we have a mission that says we want to be the best on and off the pitch in Africa.
Yes.
So this is off the pitch.
Yep.
So what happens here is that before we organize a match, we think about our guests.
Yep.
We want you to buy tickets to the match, but we want you to have an experience.
Yep.
So for the experience, if you buy a ticket of 150,000, which is the platinum,
yep,
or if you're invited as a VVIP guest,
yes,
we make sure you have hospitality. We set up a lounge for you. This place is usually empty.
Yep.
So we get a decorator, we set up chairs, tables. So when you come in here and you've come to watch the match, you can first relax before you go to the stands.
Yes.
At halftime, you come back here, have a snack, tea, juice, water, and something to eat.
Yep.
On the house, because you've paid for it with your tickets. After the match, you don't have to dive into the traffic jam. You stay here, there's entertainment, there's music, there's a DJ till midnight.
Yeah.
Because we are trying to give the fans a whole experience. When you come here with your friends to watch, we don't want you to just enjoy what's on the pitch. We want you to come back here and have a conversation on who scored the best goal, who is your best person, and interact with other fans. So that's the purpose of this lounge.
Okay, so one of the biggest challenges that Ugandans have, but now Uganda, let's be very honest, is appreciating packages and especially what comes along with the football game. Many think you just show up at a football game, after the game you walk out and go. But maybe of someone who has dealt in events and you're working with CAF, just briefly explain the importance of such a setup at a football game. What is that? Why should someone pay 1 million shillings for this package to bring their family and then come and relax here and then go at full time?
I'm glad you've mentioned the package.
Yeah.
First, let me describe who sits here.
Yep.
The guests who have paid 150,000, which is a platinum ticket.
Yes.
The ones who have paid 900,000 for 6, and one who have paid 1 million. It's still a platinum package, but it sits 8 people. So when you get that package, first you have your dedicated seat. Already on your ticket there's a seat number. Yep. But here we go ahead and label that seat, so that whether you come an hour into the match, the seat is available. Even in the lounge, the same story. A parking sticker that accesses you inside the stadium. So already there are all those advantages that you don't have to come in the queue, you don't have to worry about where you'll sit even in the lounge. So the whole package helps you feel that respect,
yes,
a worth of your money. Yet if you came and paid 30,000, yes, you'll have a seat because the stadium is well organized, but you don't have a guarantee on how you'll get there. You don't have
how you'll see it.
Exactly. Then after the match, you have to go outside and just buy any snack. Here you're eating your snack respectfully. So that's the difference, and I would really encourage people to have a package.
Okay.
And then even the interaction, you get to network. Everyone coming for a football match is from different walks of life. So for VVIP, you have the CEOs, the MDs, the sponsors, the football family. So when you buy that, you get to sit at the end of the match or at halftime with all these people. You can crack a deal right there instead of waiting to make an appointment in an office.
Okay. marketeer. I'm now starting to confirm that. But anyways, let's talk about the campaign that you've had of trying to attract musicians and marrying musicians and football and Uganda Cranes. What has been the objective, and would you say you've achieved it? Because I saw you linked up with not only musicians but also socialites ahead of this game between Uganda and Guinea.
Oh yes. Now the reason why we entangled it's entertainment. Sports and music are both entertainment. And these artists have always come, most of the artists we reached out to usually come to the match without calling FUFA for complimentary, pay their tickets, sit in the stands, support. These artists usually post on their pages. So it was more of a CSR to give back to them.
Yep.
But we also want to attract the Ugandans who support these artists to also come for the football matches. So to give back to them, we said, no, this time, let's give them complimentaries. Let's market it so that the fans out there know that, oh, I support Karoka Sita, for example. I enjoy Spice Diana's music. She enjoys football. Why don't I come? So I want to bring more and more crowds to the field, the football crowds and those who were otherwise not into football but into music, but to also jump onto this because it's a national team, support your country, music and sports cannot be separated.
All right. Maybe the other thing that I wanted us to emphasize on is there's someone out there who wants to be convinced, who has to be convinced to be a part of such setups and all. Bagamba tusasula tiketi zaffe naye tebabikola they don't pick us up, they don't call us. How are you able to convince that person out there on pitch side that you know what, you're safe when you pay for your 1 million? It's going to be worth it, from the parking to the experience until you leave Mandela National Stadium. When you pay your money, you're going to really enjoy the experience. That's what I want you to assure those people out there.
Okay, first of all, I want you to look at this. Do you see this place?
Yes.
So this is very well organized. There are chairs, just enough chairs for all the seats up here. So it means that we have set up for you even before we know that you're going to buy. So even before we have confirmed that we have a sellout, we already have the seats and the decoration done. This shows our commitment to you. This is how committed we are. That a week and 2 weeks back, we booked all the services, whether or not you're buying. So imagine after you've bought. So when you buy this ticket, like I've told you, you have your car sticker, and the car sticker speaks for itself.
Yes.
They'll let you come in. And when you get in, we have ashes. We no longer have that trap at Nambole that we have sold out more seats than
the fans who have come in.
FUFA and Nambole are in collaboration. So we do not oversell the seats. We don't do that. So when you come here, your seat is there. So I'd want to assure you that this is so worth it. We have organized for you prior to the event, and you would not regret, because you go to music concerts and you're willing to pay 3 million for a table. And this is just 1 million shillings for 8 people to support the national team. And this is a more worthy cause. So if you can go and pay all this, why not come here, support the team, give back to your country, have fun and network? Okay,
we have Chan coming up. We have AFCON 2027 coming up. With the experience that you've picked up in events management on the African continent and in Uganda, paint a picture for Ugandan out there who will come for a group game at Nambole and they want such an experience. How will it be?
Okay, first of all, for the Chan, we are making sure we do everything at the CAF standard. And that's why you see FUFA is practicing this. It's slow but sure, and we're getting there. So it will start with security. When you're getting into the match at a Chan match by then, definitely the roads will be diverted depending, because traffic is inevitable in Uganda. However, when you have the ticket and your sticker, you'll be given priority. Then the VVIP will even be far better than this.
Okay.
I'm assuring you, because we are following those standards. There will be security, because most people who have never come here think, but does this look like Kavuyo?
No.
And you've been here before. There is no Kavuyo here. So as we prosper, we're going to make it better. So security will be 100%, the hospitality will be very good. You get to mix and mingle with the federation presidents of different countries, celebrities from different countries, dignitaries. So it's so worth it for you, and I keep reassuring you. Temuddayo mukayula. Mulete sente mukoze sente muzirete. How would you explain your Range Rover being vandalized outside the stadium? Yet you could have bought a better ticket and parked inside, or at least in the perimeters.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Leila Nankya,
Thank you
for joining me.
I'm very honored to be here on
Pitchside. Guys at Pitchside out there, this interview is dropping before the game starts, guys. So please dash, pay that 1 million, come through and have a very good experience here at is it called the VVIP suite?
This is the VVIP Platinum Lounge.
Oh, Platinum.
We have another lounge before.
Yep.
It's also a nice one. Now this one has music, it's louder, and then there are those platinum guests who are a bit calm. They still want to have the snack, they still want to sit, but don't want very loud music.
It's been a very nice, brief interview with the head of events at FUFA, and I must say she has also handled events at CAF. Guys, everything you see at CAF, awards, CAFCON, opening ceremony, closing ceremony, Leila is always moving around. Powerful woman!
Thank you.
Very powerful woman, as I must say. So as always, keep it pitchside. Don't touch that dial.